1. Importance of Korean in the Korean job market. The primary language used in business and daily life in Korea is Korean, and most jobs, especially those in the corporate, government, and service sectors, require some level of proficiency in the language. In industries like finance, manufacturing, IT, healthcare, and education, being able to communicate effectively in Korean is essential not only for performing job functions, but also for social integration and career advancement. While some multinational companies and startups may offer positions where English is the main language of communication, the overall job market is heavily Korean-centric. Understanding the language is crucial for navigating the workplace, engaging in meetings, understanding documents and contracts, and building professional relationships with colleagues and clients. 2. Korean language proficiency and certification. For most job seekers, Korean language proficiency is measured through the Test of Proficiency in Korean TOPIK, which is a standardized exam designed to assess non-native speakers' skills in reading, writing, and listening. The TOPIK is a valuable tool for potential employees to demonstrate their language abilities, and many employers in South Korea require a certain level of certification, particularly for roles that require direct interaction with clients, customers, or coworkers. TOPIK levels. The TOPIK exam is divided into 6 levels, ranging from 1 beginner to 6 advanced. Each level evaluates different aspects of the language, such as vocabulary, grammar, reading comprehension, and listening skills. Here's a general breakdown. Level 1 and 2. Basic proficiency, primarily focused on simple daily conversations, suitable for entry-level jobs in non-customer-facing roles. Level 3 and 4. Intermediate proficiency, enough for working in an office environment, handling basic communication, and understanding written documents. These levels are generally required for many office jobs and positions in customer service. Level 5 and 6. Advanced proficiency, suitable for professional and executive roles, where fluency in both written and spoken Korean is necessary. These levels are often required for high-level managerial positions or jobs in government and law. For many professional jobs, TOPIK Level 4 is considered the minimum threshold, while higher-level positions may require TOPIK Level 5 or 6. Why TOPIK matters. Professional roles. Employers in Korea, especially in large corporations, often require candidates to demonstrate their ability to function in a Korean-speaking environment. TOPIK certification provides a standardized measure of language proficiency that employers recognize. Visa requirements. Some work visas in Korea, such as the E7 Specialist in Humanities visa, may require proof of a certain level of Korean language proficiency. Social integration. Understanding Korean is not only essential for work, but also for integrating into Korean society. Being able to communicate fluently can enhance your work relationships, promote career advancement, and help you better understand cultural nuances. 3. English-speaking jobs in Korea. While Korean is essential for most roles in South Korea, there are industries where English is the primary language of communication. These include positions in multinational companies, English teaching, and roles within international organizations, or industries that require global communication. English teaching jobs. One of the most common jobs for foreigners in Korea is teaching English, either as a language tutor or in public and private schools. In these roles, being a native English speaker is often more important than speaking Korean, and employers typically do not require any Korean proficiency. However, some knowledge of basic Korean phrases can be helpful for day-to-day interactions, especially for living outside large metropolitan areas like Seoul. Teachers in Hagwon's private language academies or public schools usually focus on conversation, pronunciation, and writing, so Korean language skills may not be a priority. E2 visa for English teachers. A typical visa requirement is being a native speaker of English from specific countries e.g., the US, UK, Canada, Australia, etc., with at least a bachelor's degree in any field. Language barrier. While fluency in Korean is not mandatory for English teaching positions, knowing Korean can still make your life easier when it comes to understanding student needs, handling administrative tasks, or communicating with colleagues. Multinational corporations and global startups. In industries like IT, finance, and marketing, many multinational corporations in Korea may offer positions where English is the working language. In such environments, English speakers are often hired for roles in management project coordination, and international business development. Communication with global teams for positions at global firms. Fluency in English may be more important than Korean, especially if the role involves dealing with clients or colleagues from overseas. Korean knowledge. Even if English is the main language, some knowledge of Korean will still be helpful for daily life and internal communications. Many companies may also offer language courses to help employees improve their Korean skills. 4. Industry-specific language requirements. Tech and IT jobs. The IT sector in Korea is a growing industry, with many tech companies and startups hiring foreign workers. In this field, proficiency in Korean is less essential than in more traditional industries, as many international tech companies use English as their working language. However, for local startups or companies that primarily serve the domestic market, some understanding of Korean will be beneficial. Healthcare and medicine. In the healthcare sector, fluency in Korean is typically a requirement, particularly for doctors, nurses, and medical staff who interact directly with patients. For roles like medical research or teaching in universities, English may be acceptable, but day-to-day communication and understanding of medical terms in Korean will be crucial. Hospitality and tourism. For tourism and hospitality jobs, such as working in hotels, restaurants, or tour companies, Korean is usually required, especially in customer-facing roles. However, some international hotels or tour companies may hire employees with English proficiency, especially in major tourist areas like Seoul or Jeju. Law and government. For legal professionals, fluency in Korean is almost always mandatory. Legal documents and contracts are in Korean, and communication with clients, courts, and government agencies must be in Korean. Government positions also require proficiency in the language, both for written reports and spoken communication.